Hi, this is Joe Hysong, and we're just here to talk a little bit about the Fourever Friends 4-miler that we have going on, and just the exciting things that happened, and what our plans are for the future. Well, one day this past January, there was about 4 of us that were running one Sunday morning, and we get up and we meet about 7 o'clock in the morning. We go out for a run, and we were heading down Woolard Street. And I was just commenting on what a great road Woolard Street is to run on, and it's quiet and it's just a nice flat road. And I said, we should have a race in Angola. And then we started joking about it a little bit and talking about it. And I said, we do a lot of different type of fundraisers in our community, and we do a lot of golf outings and things like that. But there really is a big running community in Angola that people like to run, and they like to do races and stuff. And I said, we should put on a race for the Fourever Friends Scholarship Fund and donate all the proceeds to it. And so a couple of the guys, were like, yeah, that sounds like a cool idea. And so we kicked it around for about a week, and then we decided, let's put a flyer together and let's do a little research. And so one guy got on and found out what it would cost to get it chip timed. Another guy, what it would take to put a website together, and what it really to put a race on. None of us were race event coordinators or anything. And we just decided to, volunteer our time and just go out and do it. And there was about 6 of us that started meeting every Wednesday, and we met every Wednesday for a couple of weeks, and then decided how we were going to go about our fundraising and things. And next thing you know, here it was. The weekend had come, and we had our race, and it was really good. That corridor of Woolard Street, there's a lot of really good businesses in Angola that are out there that are not really visible to the people in our community. People don't realize what great businesses are out there. I've taken tours of a lot of the different facilities out there, and to think that happens in Angola it just amazes me to begin with. And so we were always talking about that business that's along that Woolard corridor. And so I thought, we can get the businesses involved along Woolard Street, give some, publicity to them, get them to sponsor our race, and let people know, just what a great community we have. Obviously, it was the Fourever Friends, and then we thought about the number 4, and how we could, encompass that number 4. And that 4-mile race is really becoming a kind of a popular race in America right now. There's not a lot of them out there, but the ones that are out there, people enjoy doing. A lot of people go out and they do 5Ks and stuff like that, but that's like that 3.1. So the 4-mile race is a little bit longer, but you can still run at that, that fast pace, not quite as long as the endurance of doing a 10K. So people enjoy getting out there. It just stretches them a little bit more. So we were able to, incorporate both the Fourever Friends and the 4-miler, and have a unique race that nobody in Angola is doing a 4-mile race yet. Well, when we first sat down, we were joking how many people were going to come out and what kind of turnout we could actually have. And I said, well, it would be awesome if we could have 300 people that would show up. Well, we had online registration and registrations that were going out, and with about 2 weeks left, we didn't have 200 people sign up for the race. And so I was rethinking my goals and thinking, hey, this will be a successful race if we have 200, even if we have 250 people. And a couple people on our team were like, nope, we're sticking with the 300 number, Joe. We got that's a good number, and we just need to keep pushing and getting, we'll get 300 people there, and that'll just be a great goal. Well, the day of the event was getting ready to get close, and so we were putting all our goodie bags together, and we had all kinds of community help, and people were donating things to put into the goodie bags, and just as the community was getting behind it, and we had 326 people had pre-registered for the race on Friday, and so we're putting all these goodie bags together. So we were over 300, and I was like, wow, that's gonna be a lot of people out there. Not realizing that come Saturday morning that another 250 people were going to sign up for the race. And so our total number was 379, I think, was the total walkers and runners, because we had the 4-mile race going on, plus people could register and do the 2-mile walk. Some people walked 4 miles just for fun also.
Sean.
Obviously, we really lucked out. I mean, it was a beautiful day. Who could have figured that, on that day in April, that we would just have had probably one of the most, awesome mornings to just go out and have a race, or to just even go for a nice walk. So I didn't have any, I was concerned because we didn't order enough t-shirts, because we knew we were doing a fundraiser, so I didn't want to have the stacks of t-shirts that we were just going to give away, and it would just go to all the fundraising money that we had raised. And so I knew we were going to be a little bit shy, but when we ran out of t-shirts before the race even started, I was getting a little nervous, but people were very generous, and they were like, hey, whenever I can get my t-shirt, just as long as I get it, because they, there again, had a great group of people that designed our t-shirts for us. They're really cool, so you'll see them out in the community, people will be wearing them, so that's kind of fun too.
Troy, we got the air horn ready?
Hey, good luck. Good, how are you? You too, good luck.
On your mark, get set, go! And the walkers are going to go off in about 10 minutes, guys. So enjoy the sun, enjoy this beautiful day that we have, enjoy the memories.
All the families were there, and so, and what was really neat about it is they really felt like they didn't need to be, you know, the stars of the show or anything like that. They just wanted to be out there and say thanks because they know how important the scholarship fund is, and just getting that thing to grow, and so that legacy of the boys will live on forever. It's over $10,000. We're not sure of the exact number yet. We're waiting on a couple of bills to come in, but most all the bills are paid. But the t-shirt bill is going to get paid here this week, and once that's paid, we're waiting on another couple of checks to come in from the company that did our online registration. So it's plus 10,000. I don't think we hit 11,000, but it was very, very successful for the very first year. We're excited about next year. We definitely had a great list of businesses that got behind us. I would say almost everybody on the Woolard Street thoroughfare got behind us. The pizza companies here in town all got behind us, and so we had Pizza Hut, we had Domino's, and we had Hungry Howie's that were all helping out. We had, you know, I know I'm going to leave somebody out, and so it makes it tough. But it's going to be a great race next year. I know people are they're gonna talk about it. They're gonna talk to their friends about it. Probably some of the best quotes that I got as people were coming across that had walked. They were like, "We're running this next year. This was fun, and I'm definitely not walking. I'm running." And you know, the people who have never run a race before in their life. We had a pretty good group of people that had never run a race before in their life. We had some great, you know, I don't know whether you would call them world-class runners. But the guy that ran and won the race, he came up from Fort Wayne, and he was running 5:30s, you know, 5-minute 30-second miles, which is extremely fast. The girl that took first place, Gillette, she just set the world record for the indoor marathon. She ran a marathon in Goshen here at the beginning of March and set the world record for speed of a marathon ever run indoor on a 200-meter track, which would just be I mean, just a long day to run indoors on a 200-meter track. But she was a world record holder for that, which was kind of cool. So, you know, kind of cool just having all the different people come in. We had a guy from Angola that took second place in the men's division. Like I was talking about, I mean, Angola is a running community, and which is kind of cool to see how many runners are in this community and how many great runners we have in our community, from kids that run all the way to the adults that are really fast runners. And
Three more minutes, and we're going to go ahead and get you guys lined up. You can watch the clock here that's ticking right here at the front. We got 7 minutes in, so 3 minutes, we're going to go ahead and take off.
Every Saturday morning, they meet up at the mound at 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you're a novice runner to an expert runner, there's groups of people that are going off that you would love to run with, and it's just a fun time.